Okay folks, welcome back. This is your old pal Hondo doing another video on another cook set. This is the Stanley Prep cook set. Probably one of the best cook sets on the market. It comes with a stainless steel pot, which is nest with 10 pieces, which includes the spatula, the ladle, the 2 bowls, and the 2 lids for the said bowls, and the main lid, which counts as 10 pieces with the pot. The lids can be used as a chopping board, and 2 bowls are 20 ounce or 5.9 ml bowls. The lids can be used as cutting boards. The ladle is extending handle, and the spatula has an extending handle. The pot is a 1.58 quart pot or 1.5 L pot, ventilated lid. So it has a ventilated lid. Okay folks, the lid comes off like this. You have to squeeze it, pull it over, and then push this little sliding bar forwards to get it to stay in place. So every time you grab it, it doesn't like pull the little arms out. Comes with a ventilated lid, like it says. Comes with a 1.58 quart pot, which is right here. Comes with 2 lids, which is these little chopping boards right here, and lids for the bowls. It also comes with this like spatula and ladle setup, which they pull out like this. You have to squeeze the ends like this to get them to come out. And, well, of course this don't want to come out. But once you get them out, they come out fairly easy. You take these out as well by squeezing the tips, pull them out. And, you know, there they are. You just put these 2 in here. And all this stuff nests together to make one, setup. And it comes with a spatula as well. And it comes with these 2 bowls. So in theory you can make soup or stews or spaghettis or noodles or anything for 2 people. This will be a first impression test of this. This is made out of stainless steel. It's probably the finest pot that you can buy on the open market. Like basically any Walmart, any Dick's Sporting Goods, any Kmart, or anywhere they sell sporting goods will be selling Stanley kits. The fit and finish on this is great. I like it. The only part of this kit we're going to be using for making bushcraft chili will be one of the bowls and the ladle. So basically that's all I'm going to use for the cooking portion of this. This is actually the only one that has a nice rounded bottom, fluted bottom. So you can sit it on a burner and it will cook really well on a burner. Or you can sit it on a fire, a bed of coals, very easily and let it cook and slow cook. We're also going to cook cornbread. And the previous Ozark Trail mess kit, just the fry pan portion of it and the lid, and we're going to close it together and throw it into the fire and make bushcraft cornbread. We're going to be using this to make the chili, and the ladle to scoop the chili out, and the bowl to eat the chili with. And we're going to get to the testing portion of this video. Hey folks, the first thing we're going to cook in the Stanley Prep cook set, as you see, we got the bowl here. We're going to set it right on top of the fire here. And we're going to try to jimmy it around here. We're going to cook the meat first in the Stanley Prep cook set here on an open flame. We're going to do the open flame test. Nothing but the best for the Stanley. Fit and finish on this is great. Oh, it's already searing. Nice. I'll cook the meat on there first. This is going to take a while to do. Stick the lid back on it. Okay, I'm back. Now we're going to stir this up and keep an eye on it. We use a metal spoon to scrape it in case it gets stuck on the bottom. But this should cook in no time, flat. We'll get back to you when the meat is done. Okay folks, the meat is done. As you can see, the meat is done. The hamburger, we're going to strain the hamburger off and add the extra ingredients to this to make chili. We're going to strain it off. That is what the lid's good for. You strain it off, all the extra juices and the meat sauce and all that shit. You just strain it off. And then you re-add the meat back to the fire. Okay, first we're going to add the peppers and the tomatoes and saute these down in the meat. And with some garlic, we're going to cook these down in there first. Already did all the vegetable chopping prep first. Basically cowboy chili. That's how you would make cowboy chili. We'll add the chili sauce last to it. And we'll let the vegetables kind of cook down before we add the beans and the chili sauce to it. I mean the chili seasoning packet. But you've got to constantly keep this stirred, especially if you got it over an open flame like this. And we'll let it slow cook. God almighty. We'll let it slow cook. Put the lid back on it. Give it a few minutes and get back to you. Okay, I'm back folks, and we're cooking with the Stanley prep cook set. And we done got the meat and the vegetables, which got one jalapeno and some tomatoes and garlic in here, and we're stirring it up now. Now we're going to add the chili beans to it to get it going. It's already cooking really nice. This will slow cook. Add the chili beans to this mess. Juice and all. If it'll come out. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm burning myself. I'm burning myself. I'm burning myself. Okay, we're adding the chili beans, slowly but surely. Use the spoon to get the rest of it out. Oh goodness, hot. One thing about cooking on an open flame, folks, you will burn yourself on the regular. Alrighty. Now we added the beans to it. Should let it cook down for a little bit. Okay. Move this around a little bit. Ugh. Don't want to cooperate with me. Alright, we're stirring it up. And we're going to add the seasoning pack to it. Which is dry. Is seasoning mix. It's basically generic chili mix. That's okay. It's like a backpacking situation. It's like a camping situation. It really don't matter. Just dump it in there and stir it into it. We might make somewhat of a mess here, but that's okay too. The whole part of camping and cooking. Mix all that up in there. It'll take a while for this to cook down, and once it does, we'll have chili. Just gotta make sure you mix it in there really good. Keep an eye on it, stir it regularly so it doesn't burn. Chili's a really easy thing to make with a camp on the campsite here. Chili, beans, stuff like that is a really simple meal. Stews. Messy but good. Stir it up a little bit better. It's very uneasy right here. Maybe adjust this a little bit. Oh God. Oh, freaking hot. Okay, let's stir it in there. I think that's stirred enough. I'm going to put the lid back on it and let it steep and cook slowly. Slowly but surely. Now we're going to I'm going to drop in the Jiffy cornbread mix that was in my Ozark Trail. It's in my Ozark Trail mess kit to make one big old bunt bread of corn pone or cornbread. We're going to stick it in the bottom over here with the lid on top of it. And we're going to dangle it in there somehow. And we're going to use the tongs to move everything out of the way so we can put it over here and lay some coals on it. Lay a bed of coals underneath it. And try to jimmy it in there somehow. Getting burnt trying to do this. Okay, stick it down there like that. We'll stick some coals on top of it. This way it gets cooked all over. While the chili slow cooks, we'll add some coals to that. That's how you cook the corn pone. It'll take a while, probably an hour or so for it to get done. Once that's done, we'll keep an eye on the chili here. Throw the chili on the regular so it doesn't stick to the bottom, which it's already doing. And we'll get back to y'all when this is done. When the chili's done and the cornbread is done. Fucking mess. This is the end of the video. The Stanley cook set made chili really well. It held up. It didn't scorch the food at all. This is an update on the mess kit as well. It made cornbread pretty good. The Ozark Trail mess kit. And we got our chili in the green bowl. Check that out, folks. Chili came out good. It tastes like the fire, the wood and the fire, like camp chili should taste like. That's a good bowl of chili, folks. Well, folks, if you like the Stanley 10-piece prep cook set, leave a comment. I give it 5 out of 5 stars. It worked really well. Cooked the food really good. And the update on the Ozark mess kit, it's excellent too. The green bowls, the 10 pieces to the stainless steel kit works excellently. BPA free. And good quality kit too as well. The only thing that is lacking is a loop over handle to maybe dangle it in the fire. Hey Stanley, if you want to maybe put one of those on one of these prep cook sets, I would give this a 10, but I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. It's a great product. The prep cook set, the 1.5 quart pan held a lot of food, enough for probably 3 or 4 people at least at a campsite. Nothing else to say bad about it. It works great. But maybe one thing that Stanley might want to put on these is a loop around handle so you can dangle it over a fire with a tripod. But other than that, I have no issue with this pan. It cooked very good. Well, Stanley prep cook set. It's the best one on the market. Basically what you can find in any store. It worked for me. It'll work for you. It worked great on the open fire instead of being a propane burner like the last cook I did, but we gave it the honors by doing it on an open flame. If you like this video, please give me a like and a subscribe. You know what you can do. You put God first. He puts you first every time. And you know what else, YouTube? God loves you. So does Hondo. Peace out. I'm going to eat me some chili. Bob.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.